I can't do it. I can't even muster up the energy to act angry. It's too sad. What in the world am I looking at here? Hello? Is that a part of it? Why do I think that was going to come off way easier? Is that not the way to do it? Well, the Celtics just lost. And I get too, I don't get angry enough. I work my way up to it. Processing is slower than it should be. Hola. Hello. I am well. How are you? I'm here sad about the Celtics. Hello. So first thing you got to do is you got to trade Jalen Brown. I can't do it anymore. I can't do that experiment anymore. Not after this year. Not after all the interviews, the post games, the comments. I don't think it works going forward, and I think this series was proof of it. People say there doesn't need to be a Batman and a Robin on a team. There 100% needs to be one. 100%. If you don't have a pecking order, then how does anything work? Tatum was out for most of the year, and Brown got to be the number one option, and he had a lot of fun. But I don't care about how much fun the players have. I want them to win. And I'm sure in the regular season, everyone thought it worked, even though he's one of the few MVP candidates that is a negative on the court. No one cares about that. No one wants to say it, but that's fine. So if we ignore the facts, he makes a big difference. If you want to look at the real truth, all the bench players stepped up during the regular season. That's how they won games. Walsh, Shireman, Minot for a bit, Kada, even Garza. But that doesn't make headlines. No one cares. So we got to see the Brown experiment. Our only starter that was a plus the whole series ends up being Tatum. So everyone's terrible running the new offense, except the one superstar player. White was awful. Holy cow, was Derek White bad? All series, he was straight trash. And I don't get it. He like fell off a cliff. I know he didn't shoot well, but I mean, he shot better than this during the season. All of the playoff moments ended up being too big for all the role players. None of them handled it well, except Ugo in Game 7. How do I take this track off without breaking it? Everyone else was terrible. Walsh was awful. Shireman hustled but didn't do anything else. Kata couldn't stay out of foul trouble. Holy cow. Did he get beat? I mean, even before Embiid came back, he's losing the battles to Adem Bona and Andre Drummond's corpse. What am I missing here? I take this off. I just gotta be more upset at it. I hear you. So he's terrible. So I don't know what Caden, what was wrong with Caden. The lights were too bright. I mean, you have to just take another chance with him next year because he was so good in the regular season and he cost nothing. But he was terrible. Vucevic trade ended up being a complete disaster. Come on, come on. I think he got a DNP in Game 7. We traded our best bench scorer at the time, Anthony Simons, for a guy that got a DNP in a Game 7. Off the back of the Executive of the Year award being given out to Stevens. That trade looks terrible. Our best backup big this whole series ended up being Ugo in one game. I'm getting upset. There we go. Whew. Almost lost my cool there. I'm gonna shave off. I don't know if I'm gonna shave. I should shave off all these little dots, but I don't know if I have that in me. And then we take this, we put it right there with some rubber glue, and that gives us better traction. Or so the other YouTube videos tell me. Where'd the razor go? I don't even know if this is a thing. Uh, no, it's not really a thing. Maybe if the other end of this blade is sharp, I don't think I have any backups. I try not to cut myself. This isn't exactly a flathead. Yeah, there's no way I can't do it with this. So Derek White was terrible. We can't get rid of him now. His value's at an all-time low. No one would trade for him. That wouldn't make any sense. Don't mind the tools. I have enough wood chisels. That didn't work either. It's a smaller wood chisel. I'll tell you, we don't have the right tools. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. We're just gonna go for it. So what do? You have to keep White. I don't think it makes any sense to trade Pritchard. Not at his contract and his production. I think you have to get rid of Brown. It's just time. My proposed trade is sending him to Sacramento. Give me Domantas Sabonis. One of the more underrated players in the league. He would fit well in with the team. There wouldn't be any, oh, whose team is it kind of nonsense. I don't want Giannis. Don't give me Giannis. It'd be the same nightmare. Whose team is it? Give me the ball. I can't take it. I can't deal with it. Hope this series proves something that I'm going to say I'm the only one that says. No one in the basketball media believes this, at least not until today. No one ever pushes this narrative, but without Jason Tatum, the Celtics for the last 8 years would be nowhere, and no one wants to admit that. All the statistical evidence say otherwise. But all I gotta hear about is whose team is it? Who's the better player? Who's gonna take the last shot? Who's the MVP? It's such a joke. They're and coming off that where Jalen Brown's talking about how he never wants to make himself small again. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen there? He's gonna go in the offseason trying to be the number one again, thinking he runs the team, going into the regular season, looking to get the most shots again because that's what matters. There's just no way. We're not gonna win. He's gonna force our hand. And if Stevens has any foresight, he's gonna try to get ahead of it. He's gonna try to push past. Like it's gonna be too much to overcome next year. Probably should have watched this, but I didn't want to. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6. Let's take the short one out. We got 9 and 9. What would that be evenly spaced here? I'm not gonna try to do that. Rubber glue. Oh, it's already open just like that. Totally gluing grass in it. Oh, hold on. I probably should have gloves on. Yeah, watch that dry. I definitely should have gloves on before I do anything stupid. What's up, everybody? Welcome to be miserable with me as the Boston Celtics just choked away The first 3-1 lead in their series history. Let's talk about how trash it was. How Jalen Brown's a fake superstar. How the entire team in offense runs on Jason Tatum. How we probably missed the boat trading Derek White for any value. That's probably done. How we developed no up and coming stars. Probably should have tanked this year instead of being first round exits, and now we don't have a good draft pick. The only positive is that Tatum got through the year without being hurt bad, and he came back from the injury. So, in theory, the start of next season, he'll be 100% ready to go. His health is the only good thing that came out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, that already looks kind of cool. So, hopefully, even though we missed the boat on Derek White, hopefully Stevens won't do the same mistake with Jalen Brown. Just trade him now. What I mean, what's the best case? We don't trade him, and then you run it back next year, and then you have all the same problems. Offensive identity crisis that no one can figure out. No one knows where the ball's supposed to go. The media tearing into him every, however many days about can they coexist? Can they do this? Can they do that? There's no point. There's no point to go through that again. Whoop, 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 whoop. Too much rubber glue. I don't want to go through that season again. I won a championship. That was awesome. I'm over it. I'm over the team. It needs something to do. We need to shift into the next direction. The team needs a different identity. The identity of the Jays. It's been too much. It's taken too long. I do think it could have worked if Tatum didn't get hurt, because I think that's what gave Brown the idea of wanting to be the man. I think it could have worked long term, but now that he has a taste of it, there's no reason. It was that interview he gave the other day? He was like, "I'm not going to make myself small ever again." Like, that tells you right there. He's no intention on going back to how it was. Yeah, status quo doesn't count anymore. Oh, this reminds me. I'll do this for my brother's sake. My conspiracy that tsunamis, as currently shown in media, are not real. Tsunamis, they're not real. There's no tidal wave to them. As Hollywood shows, hey, Dan, look at that tread. That's for you. As Hollywood shows, it's not real. Just like Jalen Brown's willingness to play for a team. Oh, what a segue. They're both fake. I don't think this is a Joe Mazzulla problem. I think getting rid of him is a mistake. He didn't do anything wrong. What he can't hit the shots for the players. I mean, at best he could have, I guess, ran a different offense or been a little bit more stern on like the roles, but I don't think that's something that coaches in the NBA are able to do. The personality and managing the personalities is such a big part of it, and you can only do so much. I mean, your coach say, I mean, at the highest, a coach is going to make what, 10 million? 10 million a year? Maybe. Okay, well, Jalen Brown's making 50. So there was never anything that Joe Mazzulla could say or do other than regular coach speak that's going to make any impact. It's not his fault. I mean, people talk about all the time, like, why do you shoot the threes? Why do they shoot the threes? They don't have any other options. Who are they going to? Okay, don't shoot the three. Now what? Now Baylor Scheinman has the ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock and no shot. How is that better? People want to talk about the threes. In game 6, they went 1 of 14 from twos in like the fourth. I think it was the fourth quarter. There's some prolific 2-point shooting team. Wrong. It's wrong. Not true. That's that lazy media narrative. No one wants to cover the team for real. No one wants to talk about real problems. I think they could get away. I think the media could get away with that stuff. Maybe when I was a kid and like you only could really watch ESPN or you watch the local broadcast and they push the talking points they want and you have no real way to check them. But now it's lazy, lazy writing, lazy journalism. Believe what they want you to believe. It's clearly not true. I don't even know what the Celtics have for a pick in the draft. It's probably so terrible. I can't tell if this is working well or everyone's about to fall off. And they're stickier than I thought they would be. I know I have a whole Discord chat with my buddies I don't even want to go into. I'm just being trolled in there. Hasty probably being a dink. Palmer over there probably, how are the Celtics doing? Give me an update. I don't want to deal with you. I don't think Dan would be trolling. I don't think Joe would be trolling. Nick might be. I can't quite tell. Maybe if Jesus told him to. More. I think this actually went together pretty well. Hopefully it stays. I need to get more of them too. All right, where do I put that? Put it right there. Cover this crap up. Where's the cover? Oh shit! Oh no, wait. I did have one. No, it did fall. Lame. Be right back. It's clean up on aisle cleanup. Spilled rubber glue all over my hands. All right. So let's reset. Who is trash? Who is not? Tatum, not trash. Oh, we're gonna go for the whole series too. I think that's the only fair way to do it. Tatum, not trash. The only positive, only plus in the whole starting lineup. The only one that ever moved the ball. He had way more assists than turnovers. His shooting numbers were decent. He played some of the best defense in the whole playoffs. He's fine. Pritchard. Oh, let's do letter grades. I'm gonna go even with the Achilles. So I'll say because of the Achilles, I'm gonna give him an A plus for the playoff run. Pritchard had good moments, struggled at times. I I wish there was a little bit more consistency. I'll give Pritchard a B grade. I think it was pretty good. I don't think he was the problem. Derek White gets an F. It's just absolute failure. F for Derek White. I think he must have shot under 30% from three in the series. He got beat on like 4 backdoor cuts to start game 7. Absolutely unacceptable. F Derek White. Jaylen Brown to me, I'm going to give him a D plus. I think he was horrible. He had more turnovers and assists in the series. Literally passing it to the other team more. His shooting numbers, if I looked him up, I bet were not that special. I don't remember him going off at least at all, not one time in the second half of the series. So he's a D minus. All the MVP talk, all that nonsense, and he couldn't take down like a hobbled Embiid, Maxi, and Edgecombe. Like I don't know what else is supposed to be there. Kata gets. I think Kata was so terrible. I'm gonna give Kata a D plus. I'm not even, yeah, D plus. He doesn't even get a C. He was in foul trouble the whole series. He couldn't guard Embiid. He committed more front court fouls than I have any care to try to remember. I think it was over one a game. 85 feet from the hoop. He was terrible. Hauser's gonna get a C. It's forgettable. I don't remember anything. Couple of threes here or there. Who else? Walsh. Just for expectations, I'll give Walsh a B. I don't remember him hitting one shot. He did play good defense on Maxi, but other than what do you expect? Shireman, I'll give a C. I don't remember anything on offense but a couple of threes. He hustled. He tried. He cared. Hey, Alicia. He cared. And this is that. Vucevic gets an F. Absolute failure. It was horrible. He cost them over and over and over again. And the whole trade deadline was just for him. And that ended up being an absolute nothing. F. Garza. I'll give Garza a B. It's Garza. I'll give him a B plus. I thought he did his best. He couldn't handle any defense, but we already knew about that. He couldn't handle Embiid at all. That's fine. I mean, who does? So I don't have any problem with Garza. Missoula. What a grade. Joe Missoula. I thought he had like a B plus series. Now B. He did B. I'm not gonna give him that much credit. He didn't make the shots. He's not defending the guys. He's not turning the ball over. He can only do so much. You're a coach. I wish he had not waited until game 7 to try Ugo. Ron Harper still didn't get any play, and he only messed the lineup up in game 7, which felt like a desperation move by then. I mean, that should have been earlier in the series. So it's not his fault, but I don't think he was perfect. Do I think Nick Nurse outcoached him? No. No, Nick Nurse didn't do anything. I mean, what was his adjustments? Pressure the ball more and double team Brown, pass it to Embiid. Yeah, no, I don't think he wasn't out coached, but I just think Nick Nurse is just useless in general. Is there anyone else I'm leaving out? I think the refs were pretty Fair. I don't remember thinking any game was won or lost overly. I wish they didn't get baited into the Embiid flopping nonsense. 7'1", 330 pounds. And they fall for every single flop where he goes down because he's just barely touched. It's not normal. People wonder why he's hurt all the friggin' time. It's because he's diving all over the floor. But that was just for part of Game 7. That's not why the Celtics lost. I think that's everybody. I think Paul George was really good as like a temporary like offensive weapon. You know, he wasn't the main guy. He wasn't even the second option, but his low usage shots were backbreakers. And he did really well in that role. I thought Maxey was pretty good. There were times we just couldn't stop him. Embiid had his moments. It was rough to start, but once he got his rhythm, he was fine. I mean, and here's the series too. Oubre, I can confidently say, played better than Derek White this series. If we're losing that matchup, I don't know. I can't believe it went 7 games. That can't happen. Even Grimes had a game where he had 18. I think he went like 4 for 6 from three. Absolutely cooked us. I think it was game 4. No, I lied. It was game 5. It was game 5. Absolutely cooked us. So he played. I'm gonna say he played better than Derek White. All the role players, like of Philly, even Bona had some moments. Drummond absolutely killed us. I bet coming into tonight's game that Andre Drummond had more threes than Derek White in this series. I would bet that. It won't be now because he actually hit a couple to this game, but up until game 7, I bet he outshot him from three. That's insanity. That's crazy. I don't even know if I have immunity to take this thing apart. I don't remember how much of a pain it was. 4 screws. I mean, what else am I doing? Am I right or am I right? It feels like there's going to be major changes in the off season. I don't know how there can't be, and I don't think it's going to be changes bringing in Giannis or some big talent or some number 3 difference maker. I don't think that's going to happen. I think these are big changes where Brown gets sent out. Maybe Pritchard. I don't. Maybe probably not. Not for his value of his contract's too much. 1. I think I'm doing this right. A. Ready? Open sesame. What am I missing? One apart in the back. Did I take those out too? No. I'm being gaslit. Why isn't this coming apart? I would take that apart too. No, if I take, it's gotta be this one. So calm down. I feel like that's pretty much my thoughts on the game. It's more sad than anything. I don't know how much I can rant and rave about it. So now I don't get to watch the Celtics. Whoop, that doesn't sound good. Now I don't get to watch the Celtics until October. I'm not counting the summer league. I don't. I guess I'll take those screws out. I don't remember having to. I don't see any other options. How would that? That doesn't even make sense. I don't think I have to do this. I don't remember doing this last time. I think this is gonna upset me because I'm doing something I shouldn't have to do. Oh, I need like a mini electric screwdriver for itty bitty 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 screws. Oh, that was nice. This one, not so much. Oh, yeah, I didn't have to do that. It's not glued together. Hold on. I might be just being stupid. Is it because of the glue? I don't. I don't even know what's happening. I'm not thinking straight because I'm sad. Come on. That I'm undoing this, but this does not stop what I'm trying to do. I don't see anything else connecting this. It sounds like it's gonna break. I don't know what that was. That doesn't sound good. Wait, is that? Let's see if I'm loose in there. This is going horribly. What's happening here? What is holding these on? Oh, that's whatever. I did not take these tracks off. There's no screw. This just got to be glued. What in the holy? We're going down. I guess I can't ever take it apart. What moron did that? Wait, is that? No, that's the battery. Well, shit. Good thing well, I guess I have to be kind of happy with the results. We can still put weight in the wheel wells. Oh, hey, upstairs. Can you hear another live? I'm jealous of the anger and the energy. I just saw my favorite team's heart get ripped out, and I can't do it. You know what it is, and I had a conversation at work about this with somebody. They said I need an instigator. I need someone to have get my buttons pushed a little bit, so I snap. I need a button pusher. Come on, work. It'll work. That didn't work. It's testing me. So that's all my thoughts on sports, I guess. I think the rest of the stream's just going to be a chill stream. I was hoping to put together my excavator. Paint's not done. No, I think that's going to be it for me. Too sad. I'll like consume some post game that's going to go make me more sad. I love you all.